Hang on. Still have to make that. Oh, son of a bitch. No. Give me live chat. There we go. Alright. We're back playing AI Limit, especially since there's a DLC on the way. So, was not expecting that. So here we are. Back again. Been a fat minute since I've been here. It's okay, I got this still. I completely forgot that's what that did. It's fine though. Yeah, one of the worst parts about these Souls games is like you really, especially if they have different controls from standard Souls games. Hello, Dark Lord. I'm pretty good. Technically, it is my birthday right now, since it is 1:14. It is the morning of my birthday. So that's nice. Always enjoy that. Thank you, Retro. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I got a 16 video done, or at least I got the audio done. Man, I am rusty as fuck, so it is not going to be up to the quality I would like it to be. But I kind of don't want to waste too much time on it till Logos drops, if you catch my drift. So, it'll do for now. But fuck me, do I gotta start practicing scripts again and script reading. I was rusty as hell. Anyways, hope you guys are having a nice day. Shit. Forgot about that noise. Oh, I should switch over to that one for now. That way I don't just immediately freaking murk myself. I'll probably do some other stuff today. Power scaling. Oh shit! Hang on. What's the question? Power scaling, scale qualifications, calculated video make me most confused. Dark Lord, I need you to write that in a sentence I might be able to understand. Because I did not understand what you just asked me. Thank you, Rock and Alice. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are all having a nice day. I'm pretty sure this fucker doesn't attack about... Yeah, there it is. I should have rolled. Get up that fucking ladder. Thank goodness the ladders give you iframes. This would have been fucking annoying if it didn't. Video is called Power Scaling, Skill Qualifications Calculated. What's he calculating? Well, now I'm confused. So what the fuck is he calculating? Well, yeah, I mean, I want to beat the game, and I found out the other day that there will be DLC. Fighter skill? Ah, I see. Hello, Kyle. With Lent on the way, I might be making some changes to what I'll be doing. That I might be giving up YouTube videos for Lent, so if that's the case, I'll make sure to let everyone know that those are going to be paused in the meantime, if I do end up going that route. I'll try and get some commissions done tomorrow. I'll probably do it on my laptop though. Because I would like to get the 16 video done. Again, the script reading was terrible. It'll do the job, but not my best work. I am very out of practice.
Well, as long as you added all the notes like I do.
Yeah, your notes fucking ruined the fucking script. Because I had to fucking shorten it down, and I realized that there was so much fucking things there that were specifically meant to flow one back to the other. So I cut it down. I did. I cut out a lot of stuff you said, but man, did that ruin the script itself. I really wish that I had fucking sent that to you guys sooner, because I wanted to get it done this week, but fuck me, I needed more time. It's fine.
I literally gave you a review as soon as you put it
No,
in the group chat.
no. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. Well, I mean, your feedback was wrong in terms of like what you asked, but like your timing was fine. Your timing was perfect.
My feedback was necessary.
Uh-huh.
Your shit was pandering.
The True Noctis video on DXD when? If I do take a break from YouTube, expect a bunch of book reviews in the meantime because I watch a lot of YouTube. So if I take a break from YouTube videos, I'm just going to be reading. So expect a lot of book reviews in that time period to fill the gap.
What are you taking a break for?
Lent. I got Lent coming up. You're
You
familiar.
still do that, but you're not even religious.
Still am technically.
Under whose jurisdiction? You don't go to church. You don't worship the fucking God.
I still believe, Kyle. I'm still a believer. However weak, I am still a believer.
Well, that's why you're gullible and why you trust people you shouldn't when it comes to debates.
So I've heard. So someone
That's my
messaged me
mom.
today who I wasn't expecting. I got a message from Chief about a Roga Rabbit video. Because apparently, I guess he made a Claire Obscura video, and I guess he talks down DMC's power scaling. Where I
Okay.
get.
When you want to do it.
No. I'll talk to. I wanted to first. I first sent it to Mangler asking him, "Hey, did we ever do this guy?" And Mangler, and I guess he was the God of War video. Thank you, Daryl. You know the Kratos versus the Pantheons, where Kratos is like multiversal and also resists everything. I guess it's the same guy. So apparently
He does-
DMC is vague, but God of War isn't. Curious.
DMC has more blatant shit and showings. What the fuck does he mean it's vague?
I did not watch the video because, to be honest, I don't care. If you have a guy, and to be clear, I have no issues with people scaling Kratos at whatever level they want to. They can be wrong on their own time. But you can't scale Kratos to like multiversal and then say Dante's shit is not valid or inconsistent. Like, you don't get to throw that stone. Hang on, let me make sure.
Well, because he's the same person who also believes the Doomslayer's multiversal, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, fuck that. You don't get to throw that stone from your glass house.
To be fair, the video wasn't a power scaling video about Dante. It was just, could Dante survive in Claire Obscura?
That is also power scaling because you're giving your opinion on is this character powerful enough to survive this verse. So
Oh.
it's a roundabout power scaling video. So he's giving his thoughts.
Yeah, but I don't feel like tackling it right now.
Where does he put Claire Obscure?
I didn't check. I didn't watch the video. It's just that Chief sent it to me. I read some comments. I saw Kairos there. You know, one guy who got like really pissy at us about 16. I saw him in the video talking shit about DMC power scaling. So, you know, glad some things don't change.
When your video comes out, I might fucking shoot him over a fucking link.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I got all the scans. Like, I'll be ready with the scans, but fuck me. I might just start making weekly random videos about topics just to get more practice in. Cause fuck me, my script reading skills were dog shit in that video.
Yeah, you know what was dog shit? Not having paragraphs and trying to read through it all. My eyes were hurting.
And to think I went out of my way to put spaces.
Dude, I was just like, you know what wouldn't kill you as a professional writer? Fucking paragraphs.
I put paragraphs and everything. So I saw in the comments one of his points was Dante dying to the explosion in DMC 1 at the end of the game. I don't know if he realizes that was going to also threaten the demon world or destroyed at least a good portion of it, or if he was just being disingenuous.
I don't think he understands that's not the anti-feat he thinks it is.
Oh, he thought it was very much an anti-feat. But to be fair, this isn't a problem with him per se. This is more of a problem with
because he understands that would have threatened the mirror world and also the in-between space that the Sargassos are in.
No, I would assume he would not. But yeah, so no, because like this is more of an issue with like the longer DMC goes on, the worse DMC 1 gets from like every like fucking standpoint. Because DMC 1 was meant to be an isolated game. Like the further we go, the weaker DMC 1's lore becomes.
Yeah, most hack and slash first games have that problem. God of War 1 has that like in fucking spades. But when it comes to DMC, with the new lore that we have, one's entire power scaling doesn't work because from the information we have, 3 Virgil and 3 Dante, if they were healthy, should have been able to whoop the dog shit out of Mundus.
Yeah.
You are wasting.
So that's probably like one of the more like I'd say bigger issues is that like the longer DMC has gone on, the worse the like island section became like on paper for people. Because originally, back in the day, you would just argue Dante wasn't universal until the events of DMC 2, and everything was fine. Maybe 4, depending on like what your timeline was at that point. But, well, I guess technically the anime, but you get the idea. You wouldn't give base Dante universal until after DMC 1's events. But then DMC 3 or DMC 5's novel happened, and then POC happened, and it just ended up
Visions
looking
of
worse on
V.
paper. Yeah, I mean, Visions of V is just DMC 5.
They say the monsters are gone. Yes.
Well, Visions of V is also where we got the statement that like Dante and Virgil could have beaten Mundus if they were healthy, right?
Yeah, no, that was before Nightmare. Like Yagami, DMC 2 novel alone has blatant multiversal concept to it. Wouldn't matter.
May the Father bless you.
Not to these people, because I don't even think they think the novels are canon.
So this is the place.
Like
I
Yagami
would-
versus
I-
Columbo.
Did you restore the
I would
branches?
love for them to say that like DMC's novels don't count, but God of War does. It's like, you mean those novels that kill your scaling like harder than the actual games itself?
Wow, you really don't know about the tree? She didn't tell you a thing, huh?
Look, you've been running around restoring the branches are just a way. The tree.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, apparently
don't you
people were
think?
talking about the prequel for God of War somehow does something with Ascension's cutscene.
What purpose?
Either like retcons it or something, so
You're not supposed to know.
when I eventually get my hand on it, it'll be interesting to see what's actually in it.
Since they don't even care, like
A spell.
this is one of thanks to them.
Exciting.
If it weren't for spells.
Yeah, from what I understand, they just changed the origin a little bit.
Like mud could hold such immense.
Dude, Ninja Gaiden even have a novel? No.
So immense that it once
It has an anime, which I'm not sure if it is or is not canon.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again?
Interested? Aside
It has an
from
anime, which I'm not entirely sure if it is or isn't canon.
So spells
No, I don't think it has any. So,
Or would it be one of those instances where it's like it would be canon back when it was on the SNES?
well, no, because apparently they're all.
But then
apparently,
but then the new one made the SNES games canon to the current timeline, so that would also go back to being canon.
yeah, that was one of the stupidest decisions I think they ever could have made.
Anyway, might as well learn.
What does he do? Bro, if Cars was the ultimate being, even why didn't he turn into magma or fire to stop being freezed? Is it pure shock of Joseph fucked his mind by saying I planted everything, or was he stupid? I'll go.
So this is what you have to understand when Cars is the ultimate being. He's the ultimate being because he can evolve into any living creature that's ever existed on the planet. He doesn't have access to transforming into inanimate things like lava or mist. That's not being part of the ultimate life form.
Everyone's son done.
I see.
By the way,
To find.
branch. Oh, what exactly is?
I just and. Can.
However, could I? That little girl over there, Shirley. Originally, there were only some troublemaking. However,
What are.
they are monsters.
Hang on.
They are extremely. While this camp has some kind of. There's an elevator to the city. Adults may be able to find a way to. If you can destroy it.
I've already.
Really? This area will be.
Oh, okay. So let's talk to her then.
I'm ready. May the Father bless you.
Because I'm trying to see what the fuck I'm supposed to do right now.
Oh, it's you again.
Reading God of War's 2 official guidebook made me realize back then there's a lot of basic things that can kill Kratos. Yes.
Yeah, it gets worse if you read the novels. Because this is what a lot of people don't understand or comprehend. What 2 covers is usually how some of the events and some of the fights canonically take place. Unless we get a cutscene later that shows otherwise.
Swing by again.
This is where, like, the novels are both secondary and primary. They're primary because they fill in events that we only have gameplay for, but they become secondary when they go over events that we do have cutscenes for.
Death Battle did Nero vs. Hellboy. Both are at Uni Plus. Nero's 11 times faster and has better hacks via Mirage Yamato and Ragtime. Healing Neg is dubious, and Soul Hacks and others are mentioned. LOL with regen limits. What do you mean with regen limits?
The same stupid argument they always go with, that it's a fucking stamina-based regeneration.
So what are the arguments against, like, the healing factor negation? Like I've never understood that position. Like, do they just not believe demons have, like, good healing factors? Or, like, what's the logic there? Do I have a map?
I thought Uni Hellboy was fucking debunked because of the shit of, like, he's got an innate resistance to it, so he wouldn't even be able to scale to it.
Okay, so... Let's go to the cemetery, because we have a key for the cemetery now. Actually, we can just pop on over real quickly. Someone say Ultimate Cars can become any race in fiction because he has every DNA in him in his body. No,
That's not how that works. He can become whatever life form has existed on the Earth in JoJo, but that's it.
The real question is, can cars become a stone or an Earthman? I don't know what they're actually called. Rockman? You know what I'm talking about from Part 8.
Yeah, the rock humans.
Yeah.
How do you want to play timeline shenanigans?
It's half and half because it's never explained but extrapolated through context like Beowulf and Cerberus. Yeah, so you would just give him regen negation. Like it's very simple.
Yeah, Cerberus also willingly gave up his soul to Dante.
Hello,
and Dante like negged Beowulf's like regeneration. That's why he can't see out of his eye.
Again, this just goes back to like, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but like this just goes back to the same position that always happens, which is that freaking DMC always gets just like treated worse, or has to provide more evidence for positions that other people accept with lesser evidence for other verses. Also, does God of War 5 have a novel? No. So they're gonna change the story slightly or tweak it for a new audience, like less blood, nudity, and aggressiveness of Kratos. If I had to make a guess as to what's going to change, number one, less nudity. They will get rid of the Gunnar minigames, 100%.
Absolutely.
Number two, they'll probably change the combat to be more like the Norse Pantheon. A lot of people they don't like that, but that will more than likely happen.
Well, I'm going to go even further. What I think they'll also do, I think they're going to change elements of one story and make Ares a deeper character and not just like what they have him in one. I think they're going to try and revamp and redo the entirety of the Norse saga, because if they're going to redo the entire Norse saga besides from the PSP games, you would only put this much effort in if you wanted to retell the Greek story, but in a more mature way, or what they perceive to be more mature now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure. If Norse gameplay happens, it's gonna ruin my mood. Yeah.
It'll ruin everyone's mood, because the only thing that they can like bank on is that the story is good. But if they fuck with the story too much, people are just gonna outrightly like reject it. Like, the old fans will reject it, and the only people who will accept it are the new people who have only ever played 2018 and Ragnarok. Because there are entire swaths of the God of War fanbase that have never touched the Greek saga.
Yep. How about the Aphrodite section? Because that is literally in front. I don't think the Aphrodite section gets removed. I think her clothes get changed because there's no nudity in Norse pantheon for whatever reason. Now, I'm not saying they need nudity, but like it's a little weird.
I think their conversation will happen. I don't think he'll sleep with her.
Well, you don't have to sleep with her in the game, do you?
No, it's optional, but everyone does. So what I think that they'll end up doing is, I think they'll allude to her wanting Kratos to sleep with her, but then he'll have like a flashback to his wife and be like, no, I'm a fucking loyal man in this timeline and not, fuck everything with a pulse, even though I'm suffering from PTSD of losing my family.
I watched video on Ultimate Cars vs. Perfect Cell person debate. Cars can become a Saiyan because of DNA.
No.
How that works.
That's not how that works.
That very much fits into like a no limiting fallacy.
Oh, that's very much so. The only time of characters that you can make that argument is if they are known for taking DNA and putting it in their body at that time, and then they can just use it straight away. Like, a good example is, like, you can make that argument for, like, Ben, because that's what the Omnitrix does.
Yes. But yeah, so we'll see what the God of War developers decide on how they want to proceed with the Greek pantheon. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it's a faithful adaptation, but I'd be very surprised if it is.
The biggest problem you're going to have is if they're going to go the Norse route and make it like 3 more games of lukewarm, like Dark Souls gameplay, are they going to be able to keep people's attention? Because a lot of the boss fights would need to be severely, like, retweaked heavily.
Well, like, I'm gonna be honest, you can't do the Greek Saga boss fights with the Norse gameplay, because you can't do Poseidon. By the way, dying in the middle of having sex in the Norse is a way to go in Valhalla. Is that, like, in real Norse mythology, or is that, like, in God of War? I'm gonna be honest, the whole Norse mythology of like warriors' death, and I know I'm like throwing rocks at a glass house right now, but like their mythology was always fucking weird about that shit. Oh, you want to get into like warrior paradise, you have to die on the battlefield, but like if you die of old age, you're also kind of disrespected in the afterlife. It's like, what if I was just so good no one could kill me? Like, what the fuck?
You're never too old to pick up a sword. That's literally would be their mentality. You're never too old to not die on the battlefield.
Never too old to die, boy. What if I am, though?
Then you hold that sword, and then I kill you. Stand there, hold that sword, while I put you out of your misery.
fucking apparently. Alright, apparently, let's go back to the fucking ancient machine works. Yeah, but I've always had an issue on how like the Norse mythology handles that situation. Because dying to disease, I don't remember if that's considered a warrior's death or not.
No.
Because I remember that a lot of people, and this is gonna sound really messed up when I start saying this, but like a lot of people are like, oh, well, the kid was dying, you know, to cancer. Well, he would get a warrior's death, and I'm like, I understand what you're trying to say, but I don't think that's how that actually works.
No, it has to be like an actual warrior's death.
Like I understand the sentimentality. It's a good sentimentality to have, but like, you know, it's not.
What we would consider a battle. Oh, he battled against cancer. Odin would look at him and he's just like, I didn't see cancer with a sword.
Gosh darn it, Kyle. Zeus in IRL Greek religion is weak. He only scales to star level. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, it's still stronger than actual Zeus Kratos. Or Zeus in God of War.
And done. And we did all the research. We could literally say like Deus should be able to beat Zeus.
Yeah. Oh, I am not fond of fucking maps like this. Oh, can I not go back the way I came? Are you fucking kidding me? That's wrong. Zeus myth is universal. His lightning literally destroyed the universe, and he's fought off other characters scaled uni, like Oceanus. In the Greek myths, Oceanus is a universal being.
Well, this is like what happens when you get into this fucked up discussion where it's like, what did the Greeks consider the universe?
I was gonna say, how would anyone know Zeus could destroy the universe if he didn't even create it in the lore, in his highball? Well, like, how would Oceanus be universal? Like, isn't he the titan of the fucking ocean? Kyle, would you smash Thrud from God of War Ragnarok?
What do you want to...
No.
Is everything done?
Which one was Thrud?
Thank you.
Thor's daughter.
That's your name, if you're looking for branches. Follow the beyond the walls lie the sunken city. The sunken city is ruled by the church.
Still not ringing a bell?
The little girl will stay safe. You're about to leave, right, please?
No, so I'm trying to see where the fuck I need to go.
I found this.
Okay, continue.
Oh, is this soil from inside the city? Anyway,
Great people think
Continue.
Earth is a flat world.
the soil is saturated with mud crystal.
This soil will...
I'm afraid not. Still, you're still heading back to the city, right?
Okay, so I guess we gotta go for the sunken city? So, fuck. Greek people think Earth is flat. I do not remember. I guess.
Yeah, I
we
wouldn't be
gotta
able
go-
I wouldn't be able to comment on that. I don't remember if they do or do not.
Oceanus is stated to be able to flood the entire universe based on what I've seen. Greek people think the Earth is flat. Also wrong. Round Earth was the norm. Mostly religions. Even on that day, the difference is that the Greeks believed the Earth was an infinite round object.
Okay. Now we're going to get to difference of wording. did they say that he could flood the universe or flood the world? Because I guarantee you, the wording would be that he could flood the world. And even in Greek myth, the world wouldn't be representation of like the sky. Because the sky is what they usually reference to the heavens, and usually like celestial like objects and shit that comes from the heavens.
I might have to look up where to go. We'll see though. So, in the old God of War lore, so many primordials fight for eons. Yes. Upon eons using their many body parts of the Callus just to create the OG Greek world. The problem is that
they fight for eons upon eons, so they wouldn't even be universal to begin with. I think Mangler has them way lower than I do. It's like at a highball, you would have them at high multi-galaxy if you were to take it at face value, but depending on how you want to be, like especially like Mangler, that's like maybe what was it, like start of the solar system.
Yeah, it depends on like again like how you want to take their appearance, I guess. Do I already have this? Yeah, I already have this. Dude, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, I guess we go to that black pit then. To be fair, this is an issue with Souls games in general. This will not be an issue just with this game. Although they
Well,
did what?
It's not specific about where you need to be.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, I'm in the sunken. No. I'm in the So northern sewer. Is there a higher floor that I'm missing? I forgot that this game was like that one. I forgot this game was built like that. MCU Thor versus Kratos. That Thor would probably be stronger than Kratos. It's like I see there's a staircase over there, but like, oh, hang on. Do I gotta go down? Cause that's not that staircase. I don't think. So yeah, no. Thor would have higher scaling, especially if you want to argue that his axe scales to the Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, it's not even just that. It's also the fact that, like, depending on how you want to play with the axe scaling, it could take like the force of a star, and that's also if you want to compare him to like Captain Marvel, which would get him to like MFTL.
Well, yeah, but like the axe directly beats the Infinity Gauntlet in a beam clash.
Did it have all of the stones?
Yes, I believe at that point it did. Can anyone confirm? Because it's right before Thanos snaps his fingers that he launches the beam to stop Thor's hammer.
Is it war about? Is it war about?
Yeah, it's like the best fucking feat Thor has. Why are your names so damn long? Because at some point YouTube ended up changing names. I'm pretty sure this is our starting point. I think we're just going in reverse. Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, we've already been here, so we have to progress. Hang on. Message from Yuhan. Yuhan went to sleep. I'll take a look at that. But yeah, we'll see. Stormbreaker can create a hole outside the multiverse to be able to meet Eternity. Did that happen in Love and Thunder?
I couldn't see through that movie, so I'm not sure if that happens in that movie.
Well, no, because Eternity shows up in Love and Thunder. I know that much.
Have you seen that movie?
No. But
Cool.
I saw the clip.
Not good.
Better not say that when Mangler around.
Why?
Oh, Mangler really enjoyed Love and Thunder.
Why?
Honestly, I think he's kind of a bit of a contrarian.
People would say that about us because we liked, what was the movie? Right?
Yeah, but I like throwing stones from glass houses. Alright,
I seem to be like-
bubble we go.
I seem to be like one of the few people who will like actively say like the Thunderbolts fucking sucked. That movie was boring.
I never watched it, and part of the reason I didn't watch it was on your recommendation, actually. Yeah, because I gotta keep going forward, but like, why do I go down? I should be going up.
You want to know what the problem with Thunderbolts is? It felt like a movie that had all the B team and some of the C team.
Well, I mean, no one in the Thunderbolts was an A-lister. Don't lie to yourself. Zim, how long are you gonna be streaming for tonight? Probably another hour or so. I'll have a few more streams during the day. I don't plan. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go out anywhere. If I'm just gonna take a nice lazy day off, which is just like my normal day offs, but it's my birthday, so I'll probably like treat myself a little bit. That's why I might head out somewhere, but I also do want to get that 16 video done. Again, not my best work. Should get the point across, but certainly not my best work.
Yeah. But it's also like my opinions for the Fantastic Four movie. That was really fucking disappointing.
Thank you, Cypher. Appreciate it. But the mic quality has improved. The mic was nice. Actually, let me lower the mic volume a little bit because I hired it for the video. The mic quality was nice. I do need to use my mic stand and my pop filter because you can hear me pop my breathing. And I'm going to be honest, it got to a point where I just couldn't. I'm going to put some background music and see if that fixes it. And you guys don't hear the pop that much, but like I have a pop filter. I just have to get the mic stand up and running so I can fucking have that work. Zim, when's the next High School DxD book review? Well actually, how much? I could probably get one out this month still. I still have time. They're not long books. I just gotta sit down and read them. Can Godzilla actually solo mythology video? Dark Lord, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Son of a fadoodle. But yeah, no. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hi, birthday Zim. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. Cool, cool. Yeah, at this point I'm just retracing my fucking steps. Yeah, we've already been here before. Do I just let myself die? No, there's a place to get out of here. Oh, well fuck, that would've been nice to know. Yeah, we're back in Sewer Town again. The thing is, I'm trying to think, because this has to be the location that goes up. And that's my issue. Is that, like, I know... like, I know it's in that tower somewhere. But I just... there's just nothing there. Oh, wait. Did I beat this character? Yeah, I was wondering what the fuck was going on. Ah, bitch. Oh! Hang on. Shit. Okay. Hopefully we don't get sent back to the grave in a second. Do we even know Columbo even have a real name in lore or canon? No we don't. Okay, so we kill this boss, and then from here, we should be able to go to the next location. I think I see a door behind over there. Yeah, there is. Fuck. Okay, I'm just fucking sabotaging myself here. Okay, that. Okay, so... oh! Damn. Fuck! Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Do we even, Dragonborn versus Kratos? Dragonborn should scale higher. Even if you believe, like, the higher rank Kratos argument, Dragonborn should still scale higher. Do we even know Columbo even have a real name? No, we don't know what Columbo's name is. Oh, what? I was not expecting the her to parry the railgun back. Okay, this shouldn't take too long. Like, I think I've got the patterns down now. I just gotta stop psyching myself out.
So you're telling me that things have gone off the rails?
Just a tad. What's phase 2 look like for this boss, I wonder? Fuck! Oh, okay, so that's just straight up railgun scaling. The boss can dodge it and everything. Fuck! Well, that's what phase 2 looks like then. Oh shit! It's a grab!
Hmm. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I just died. Does this game have parry or block move? It does, but the parry fucking sucks, and the block's not that good either. The funniest thing I find is how shit like the Unicorn series Gundam completely solos a shitstorm series like MCU, God of War, Doom, and Hazbin Hotel. I mean, that's not really. I mean, like, dude, you're trying to do like fucking. You're beating up Hazbin Hotel, bro. You're really proud of yourself on that one.
What's your next high bar, Ruby?
I actually wonder if Hazbin Hotel has higher scaling than Ruby does. It probably does. Well, actually, I guess it depends on like where you want to scale like certain angels and feats, because I think they have like 3 times the speed of light feet. Oh. Damn. Oh, fuck out of here. Yeah, okay. We should be good. We should be good. Ruby versus Kratos. I think Kratos has that one.
I'm gonna say Kratos. As far as I'm aware, he should scale higher. I think the only thing that might be contentious whether or not he has that stat over his speed.
Wouldn't even give them lightning timing.
Ruby.
No, Kratos. Because I'm pretty sure, does Ruby have lightning timers?
Yeah, Ruby has lightning timers. Kratos is an absolute lightning timer. I just need to remember if there's any wide speed feats in God of War. Because even if you want to call it like promotional material, he's able to intercept a lightning.
No! Fuck! Hazbin Hotel is like planet level maximum, funnily enough. A literal erotica ecchi show. What does the type of show actually matter for like whether or not it scales higher or not? A lot of hentai scale pretty high. I watched 7 Mortal Sins, has way higher scaling than Hazbin Hotel does. Uni plus low multi if you're wondering. I mean, you could technically argue like uni scaling for Hazbin Hotel if you really want to stretch like the creation. It's at least technically star level if you go off creation feats. Because you would scale Lucifer to help you create the universe. I mean, by his own admission, he is nearly a god. And there's not really anything to go against that position. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I can't do that run. Maka versus Kratos? Maka would probably take it, I would assume.
Effortlessly.
Man, I'm just struck. Actually, can I level my weapon or no? Nope, missing one. Of course I am. Can Machina control devil power work on a god like Kratos? I haven't read Chainsaw Man, but I understand that power has a lot of bullshit behind it.
You go to the doctor soon.
What'd you say, boy? You say you need to go to the doctor? Fuck!
I do. Pretty soon.
For what?
My thing is my wrist hurt when I'm moving. I need to see if I'm getting fucking arthritis in them. Because it's also starting to happen in my hips too.
Do you not like exercise? Do you not like stretch at any point?
I stretch all the time.
I was gonna say, cause like, as long as you do your proper stretching, like, you shouldn't be having problems this early in your life. Kyle, would you smash Salem from Ruby? Fuck!
Probably not.
It's not even like the boss has like a hard fucking pattern. I'm just fucking jumping the gun too early. I'm actually surprised the second one didn't hit me. Yeah. Oh, I'm still alive. Nope, I spoke too soon. Yeah, so the control devil power is weird because, like, technically it's as long as she sees herself superior to you. It's, I think, what the logic is. But, like, then you get into, like, a massive no limits fallacy. Also, like, depends on, like, where you want to scale her abilities and, like, how her powers work. Also, like, how her contract works. The contract's the one I always see have, like, the most contention around. Because I guess what? She has, like, a contract with every Japanese person, or, like, every citizen of Japan, where if she dies, they'll take the death.
She has a contract with the Prime Minister, and the contract specifies that in exchange for any fatal damage she takes, a citizen of Japan will take it in her stead.
Not sure how the fuck that fucking works. Like, how the fuck do you get a contract like that signed? But whatever. Oh, I know she's, like, controlling the guy, obviously. But, like, I mean, like, the logistics of that don't really make sense. Gosh darn it! Hang on, I gotta solve my fucking ability before I fucking accidentally pop myself. Yeah, I don't really understand how the logistics behind that ability fucking work, but whatever. Because, like, the idea is, like, because he's responsible for all the people, they fall under his authority to give, like, their life or something.
I think it's something like that.
Which is not how any of that fucking works.
Wait, you don't like that barky ass logic?
Well, no, because, like, there are nations where I could agree with that making sense. There are absolutely some world leaders who would, like, logically have that authority. Japan's not one of them, though.
Well, you'd think if you're being smart, you'd make that arrangement with India or China.
Yes, with a nation with an actually large population, yes.
A billion lives.
How does she... I forget, how does she even fucking lose?
Denji cuts her up and stops her from regenerating by basically separating all of her parts into itty bitty bits and then cooks her and eats her. But because he wasn't Chainsaw Man where he ate her, it didn't erase the concept.
So he could just fucking kill her like that, and her regeneration just stops. Seems like a dog shit regeneration. She controls Prime Minister. It gives her the authority to all people under him. Yeah, but like, that doesn't really fucking. The Prime Minister doesn't have control over fucking everybody. That's the whole point of like, because don't they have a parliament?
Yes.
Yeah, so that wouldn't fucking work. Now let me see. Here's some other comments. Someone say if characters live in Japan will count as Japanese person and Machina dies in fight, other character will die. That's technically, as much as I hate to say it, that's technically a valid. That's technically valid. I hate it, but it's technically valid.
It's a very shitty point to make, but yes. Unless you want to go like the situation of like, well, he is from Japan, not her Japan though.
Yeah, but like at that point, like,
that's splitting hairs.
yeah. Fuck. And we're getting there. You remember how I mentioned that I do have a parry, but it kind of fucking sucks? I actually... Okay, there we go. I was like, I actually got the parry timing down right for that shit. Fuck! Hang on, I'm gonna change my... Denji outsmarted her. Yoru does the same for the Americans in Michigan. Yeah, that's not how that fucking works, though. Hang on,
Well, hang on now. Hang on now. Your current president might have words about that.
Well, yeah, but she didn't make the deal with the president. She made the deal with the governor of Michigan. If you want to have a hang on. Okay, so I need a... Yeah, that's probably my better outfit right now. Perfect. Did Dante Virgil count as Japanese person or not? No.
Fuck no.
They're like English.
They would be close to the... Yeah, they'd be close to the British. And if you don't want to say British, you'd say like European.
Yes.
Because I think... Is it Redgrave City that's supposed to be based off London, or is it supposed to be like placed in England?
Pretty sure just England. This is a boss that very much wants you to run like a no-hit. Oh, what? Fuck! And I'm dead. Nope, still alive, still alive. I was gonna have to dodge. Redgrave is London. That's basically Chainsaw Man's verse law power to kill someone. Dante and Virgil is part of an imaginary fairy tale version of England, aka Redgrave. I don't know if it still stands. Akami envisions them as English. Yeah. Dude, there's double-decker buses in their home fucking town. You don't get much more English than that. Okay, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty much... It wasn't one of the episodes in the anime where he goes to an unknown country in Europe?
Yes, I think so. Now, to be fair, I don't really agree with Dante being English. Oh. Fuck! I'm trying to think this parry only works on the fucking magical spells. I might have to read this parry ability later, because like it's not working on just the regular blades. Knock off Melania? Nah. The boss isn't that hard. I'm the one sucking dick right now. Because I'm not getting my timings down properly. Like, I know more or less what the boss does at this point. Yeah, like phase 1 is not hard anymore. I'm just making some like rookie mistakes right now. Fuck! Do characters be born in Japan or live in Japan for unlocking his power to come back to life? What do you mean? No, the parry works. I think it's really just a stupid fucking hitbox for that parry then. Like, I'm gonna be honest, there's no reason I should be getting hit in phase 1 of this boss fight. This boss fight is not that complicated. Hell, none of these boss fights have been all that complicated. They've actually been pretty fair for the most part. Which is not something you can say about a lot of Dark Souls-esque games. Fuck! Damn it! Betsy Ray, registered Japanese citizen. If you are a citizen in Japan, it should work on you theoretically. Man.
What if you live in Japan but you don't register with the government?
You would not count as a Japanese citizen at that point, presumably.
Ah. Workaround.
Fuck! Okay, that's on me. That's on me. Wait, hold on. Who's that? Oh, Daryl. I was like, I saw a weird end name there, so I was like, what the hell is that? Like, I never read Chainsaw Man, never really piqued my interest. Which is weird, because everyone I know, like, actually talked about, like, it was pretty good.
You know what actually was pretty good that I actually tried recently and I didn't think I'd like it, but I ended up actually really enjoying it?
What?
Free Ren.
I mean, yeah, everyone praises Furin.
For a show, for like the first 14 episodes, fuck all happens. It was like pretty fun to watch.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of the show, right? It's like kind of after the story's over.
Well, kind of, but shit starts happening like afterwards, but it's all more like mini arcs.
Oh my word!
I think the big thing about it is that it's more character work than anything else than an actual story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because another show that I started like last year, I just couldn't get through it. Like I understood its charm, it just didn't do anything for me. Was Spy Family.
Oh, really? I'm kind of surprised.
I gave it like a decent go. Like, you know, shows where you watch them and it's just like it's not for me, but I understand the charm behind it and why people like it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that. It's like it's personally not for me, but I understand fully why people enjoy it.
Yeah, no, a lot of people like Spy X Family. I found it rather enjoyable. No! I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Oh, I almost... Oh, I'm gonna cost myself.
One series I just did not fuck with in any capacity, and I died by giving it like.
Woo, let's go.
Was you know the new hit Supernatural anime that came out? I think it was like last year in 2024.
No, you're gonna have to. I would need the name probably.
It starts with like D.
Not ringing a bell.
Is it the Dan?
Oh, Dan the Dan. Okay, yeah, I know. I've heard of Dan the Dan. I personally haven't watched it. Fearon fanbase thinks Fearon can fight Dante from DMC. I don't know how strong Fearon is.
Not that strong. I'm not saying that she's not strong. I'm saying she's not Dante strong. But then again, I haven't read the light novel.
Holy shit, we're on the other side.
Yeah, but the Dan was just not for me.
All I know about Dan the Dan is that the main character is missing testicles. I don't know what that has to do with the story, but Pop Off King?
Yes. For some reason, his nuts get stolen and the entire premise of the story is they're trying to find his nuts.
Anyone want to enlighten me on why a man lost his testicles? What a premise. What the fuck?
I think the premise for it is that, like, the boy thinks aliens exist and the girl thinks demons exist, and they try and prove each other, like, right by going to different places, and they both end up being correct.
Wait, what the fuck? Not what you said.
Yeah, the old lady demon steals his nuts.
Kyle, you're cutting out. Kyle, you're cutting out. Man, I'm really glad I remember that boss fight. Sure, what's the spoiler? I'm probably not gonna read. During this, I'll probably take some time to read some new manga in the meantime. There's this new anime I saw. What? Oh, it's a flashback. Last flashback we were getting jumped. This is a modicum improvement.
Wait, you saw something on the horizon you want to try?
No, it's just new anime that came out. It looks kind of fun. Basically, the premise is it's this white-haired girl who it's a girl who looks like fucking Gojo, where I guess her like main thing is just punching people over and over again, and I guess she has time powers, so she just like one-shots like everything. It's like One Punch Man, but if it was with a girl, I guess is the premise. People have been telling me about it. Looks fun. Why is Invincible vs. Gohan so popular? Aliens, sons of an alien.
Basically groomed to be heroes of Earth. Honestly, it's a matchup that's reaching because it's more of a matchup that you're trying to find someone for Gohan than for Invincible. Because let's be very honest, Gohan's other possible opponent is Superboy Prime, and you don't fucking want Superboy Prime if you want Gohan to win.
He gets them back, don't worry. I mean, I wasn't worried. I mean, good for him. He gets his testicles back. I'm kind of surprised the game actually has platforming like this. Oh, fuck! It's fine. Motherfucker! I kind of like that. There's a giant fucking eye watching me ready to zap my ass at a moment's notice. Yeah, no. Suck a dick!
This is a bit aggressive.
Well, he keeps... It's the fucking Eye of Sauron in a fucking tablet trying to zap my ass. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little fucking aggressive about it. He keeps watching me.
What you want him to do? It's a big eye.
Ah! No! 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 Oh, motherfucker! There's gotta be a way to deal with those fucking eyes then. Unless am I supposed to just run like raw like fucking electricity resistance? Okay, there we go. Looks like we can shut off the eye that way. Oh, I made a mistake! Yeah, I know. Cause I haven't been really reading too much new media. I've been rereading stuff. Need to start reading new stuff, you know? Or I could actually read some, could finally get on that Lovecraftian binge I should have been guiding on. Motherfucker! Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised that worked. That's fine, we're still kicking, we're still kicking! Invincible Verse is very weak? No, it's not. I mean, if all you do is spend your day scaling like Uni plus characters, then yes, Invincible's Verse will look weak by comparison, but it's not weak in general. That makes sense? Like, it's important to understand that, like, perspective matters here. Oh, it's the guy!
The problem with trying to read new series as well is that they're already starting to do the trend of taking influences from stuff like Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, and you can see the mediocrity fucking bleeding into it like super early. No, like Zimdo is exactly what I mean, where it's like people get inspired by the new things around them, but when those new things are fucking mid, when you're inspired by mid things, you're going to make a mid product. Because Zim knows exactly what I mean when I'm like, they're following the trend of like, it's less good story and more trying to make like characters that are gonna be like the hit of the week.
Yep. Yeah, well, since we're here, we're gonna have to swap to lightning resistance.
Less trying to fall in love with characters and more trying to make characters that hit people now. And that's kind of like the problem is we have people who want likable characters immediately. They don't want to learn to love characters, which means that those characters have nowhere to go and nowhere to progress as characters because they've got nothing to aspire to be.
This disguise should work! Motherfucker! Okay.
Because would you say that Demon Slayer probably kicked off that trend?
No, Demon
Because
Slayer!
Tanjiro doesn't change as a character from the beginning as we see him to the end as a character, not as like a martial artist or a swordsman.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that, like, you don't necessarily need to have a character change, you know? Does that make sense? Like, there's nothing wrong with having a character be fucking, like, static. Multiplayer small planet, no. 3 bunch of mats need to run to an already near-destroyed planet, right? Yeah, but guys, that doesn't make them fucking weak. It just means they're not that strong. Again, your perspective on strength is skewed.
So the problem is that, like, you're right and you're wrong when it comes to characters, but because, like, a good example I can point to is, like, Jujutsu Kaisen. You have a bunch of characters where nobody has character development and they're all flat and fucking boring.
Fuck. Alright, well,
Like, no one goes through an arc of growth. No one learns anything by the end. There's nothing there to sink your teeth into as characters. They're just as they were from the first time you saw them on the page to the last time you see them. They don't change. And while that's not bad for some characters, like, not every character needs to have a character arc. Not every character needs to change. But I think at least, like, the main protagonist, or at least the main group of people, should at least have a beginning. Should be, like, at least changed from when you first see them to when they first end.
Hang on. No! Oh, I just can't dodge that attack! Fuck! Oh, this is so fucking stupid. Oh my word, what the fuck was the logic behind this section?
Like, I know you understand what I'm talking about, because, like, we can point to a character like Kenshiro, and you can be like, well, he's the same from the first page to the final page, but he's not. He's grown as a person. He's learned to accept stuff.
Well, he just becomes fucking... Well, he goes from being naive early on to being, like, more... Ooh. Fast fucker.
Well, he's also okay with, like, not being the final person of Octo. He's also happy to, like... Let's be very clear here. He did take on apprentices.
No, he did.
Like, even Goku, as simplistic as he is, he's not the same person as he was when you see him as a child in Dragon Ball to where he is now.
That's true. Oh, absolutely fucking dog shit area. Holy fuck, dude. No! I'm gonna fucking rip that eye off.
Like, when I put it in that perspective, can you kind of see what I mean by where it's like, when you're inspired by stuff like Demon Slayer, like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Can you maybe parry it? I'm not gonna try that. No, I understand what you're saying. When I was in high school, I thought Bleach is kind of familiar, and when I dug into Bleach plots, I realized it was Yu Yu Hakusho's plot point.
Not all of it, but a decent part of, like, Bleach's structure is Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, as much as manga doesn't want to admit it, like, the Lost Agents arc or the Fullbringer arc is literally just Chapter Black.
Oh, my nose. The plague has also reached this area. Curious. Yeah. Actually, no. You know what? No. I keep saying I'm gonna do this. I know what I'm gonna do during this Lent if I take a break from YouTube, watching videos anyway. I'll make an exception for Death Battle because, you know, obviously we react to Death Battles. I'm I might finally just sit
You know
down
what
and
you should do?
fucking crack out Sailor Moon.
You know what you should do?
No.
You should give up jogging.
Well, no, Kyle, because I don't do jogging, so I can't give up something
Exactly.
I don't do.
Oh, exactly.
What?
Exactly.
That's not how it works. You can't
Well,
give up
you should
something
give
you
up-
don't do.
Well, you should give up eating vegetables.
Kyle, it has to be a sacrifice.
Oh, it is a sacrifice. for your
Which
health.
Shin from Hazbin Hotel would Dante get along with, or any other character from that show? Hang on. Ooh. Oh, I kind of don't want to fuck with that shit. Those are two bosses going at it. Fucking keep yourself entertained. Fuck me. I don't want to deal with that shit. I'm not too familiar with the Hell of a Boss spin-off situation, if that makes sense. So I don't really know which Shin you get along with. Michelangelo has summoned swords for reals. Because from what I understand, most of the sins have already been revealed in Hazbin Hotel, or I guess in Hell of a Boss they show up. Because Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss have that very fun situation where they're owned by the same person, but due to legality reasons, they haven't been able to cross over with each other. Always the weirdest thing when that happens. Are you familiar with that in any of the media you watch?
Besides from like the MCU, no.
Where it's like the characters exist in the same world, the events of the characters do affect the other one technically, but they're never allowed to actually just meet in person because of legality issues. Such a weird thing when that happens. Alright, let's we got our boss fight coming up, boys. Yeah, it's weird. What the fuck is that? That's the final boss? This feels like the final boss.
I mean, while you're at it and you're trying Sailor Moon, you should also like try Saint Seiya as well.
Yeah, but don't Saint Seiya have like 30 different fucking... Oh, it's pregnant! Oh, we're gonna beat up someone who's pregnant!
No, Saint Seiya is very straightforward to go through. Okay, fuck me. So you basically just go through the original thing of Saint Seiya, and then you go into the next dimension, because that's canonically where it is. After that, it's mostly just like either side content or alternate timelines.
I see.
The only thing I'll have to double check whether or not it's an alternate timeline is G Assassin.
Would you say it's like the Fate series with all its alternate timelines shenanigans?
Not anywhere near as bad, because it's basically only got like... So, if you're going with just the manga, then it's like you've got the Lost Canvas, depending on how canon you think the Lost Canvas is compared to the original, because the Lost Canvas just takes place, I think it's like 500 years before the series. Whether or not it's in the same timeline will be up to interpretation. And I'm pretty sure Assassin is canon because it takes place just before the start of the series. Saint Show is canon, but that's just it's basically just like a small side thing in the original timeline. It really doesn't matter if you go through it or not. That's just like a fun thing if you're just interested in what female saints do. It's the anime that kind of like makes shit complicated, because you have like several movies that have their own like different timelines. You then have like Soul of Gold, which exists in the anime timeline because that has the Norse pantheon, which is a filler arc. And then you have Omega, which I'm pretty sure Omega is in the anime timeline, or it could be its own timeline.
Is there a phase 2 for
But-
this boss fight? There's a phase 2, right? What are we thinking, chat? Phase 2? I'm thinking phase 2.
But Omega takes place
Yeah, phase
like
2.
long after the original series is over, because Seiya has like the gold cloth and all that, and it follows like a different cast of like young characters.
I'm gonna be honest, is this the final boss of the game? Because I was gonna say, this feels like final boss vibes. I might,
You know what
what
would be entertaining?
What?
You finish Sailor Moon, and then you look back and you find out that the Sailor Moon death battle that they did against Beerus is wrong.
I've heard a lot of people say that was actually wrong.
From what I understand, it shouldn't have been Beerus, it should have been Hades from Saint Seiya that Galaxia should have fought.
I did hear a lot of Saint Seiya being thrown around at that time that it should have been Saint Seiya.
Yeah, because a lot of people are just like, oh, they want the main character from Sailor Moon to fight like another magical girl, and I'm just like, nah, give me fucking Seiya. That's always been the rivalry since the 80s. Which, I think from what I understand, because it's really, really funny, Saint Seiya is really big with women, because of course it is, and Sailor Moon was big with dudes, because of course it is. You know what I mean? That,
Yes.
like, juxtaposition.
Hang on, is this the final boss? It is not the final boss. How far are we, though? Okay, we're still a ways off. That's fine. I just gotta beat this one then. Well, I think it also helped that like fucking there's always kind. Oh, you want to actually? It's a manga that I actually did read a while back, but I need to pick it up again and finish it. City Hunter. I don't like
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it existed around the same time as Vista and North Star. Basically, the premise goes is like freaking mercenary, I guess would be the right way of saying it. Mercenary, just fucking having to deal with criminal organizations and being hired by people to do jobs. Also, he's a pervert because it was at that time period where a lot of the protags were like massive perverts. Damn.
So that hasn't changed.
No, it has. It has. They're not as they're not as bad. They're technically not as bad nowadays as they were back then. Would be the right way of saying it. Fuck, this boss is putting me through my paces. A lot of bosses today have been beating my ass. Okay, well that parry didn't do shit. Sorry, I haven't read the Sailor Moon comment, but I did hear. It sounds like you're saying Sailor Moon is pretty broken when you get into it.
I mean, I assume so. Like from what I've heard, it gets pretty nutty.
Ah, shit! Might have to buy a bunch of healing items for this fucking fight.
It's funny enough, like the Saints Seiya coming out in the 80s, it's like broken from the start. You want to know what's the very first thing you learn about Saints?
Lightspeed or some bullshit?
No, so as little children, when they're being trained, what they need to do is destroy a rock. But the way you destroy the rock is they teach you, your teacher teaches you, the way you destroy this rock is that you destroy its atoms with a punch.
Imagine having to punch it. Not the joke, because in Fist of the North Star, there's a rock that they have to destroy if they want to become like a proper Hokuto successor. But the catch is that you have to use one finger to break the rock, and it's like a giant ass boulder. Granted, we only see it in blue sky, but just a little funny thing there.
Yeah, so I think people could correct me if this is how it goes, but Bronze Saints can move at the speed of sound, Silver Saints move at the speed of lightning, and it's Gold Saints that can move past the speed of light.
I have heard that the Saints do have different like tiers of speed depending on the color of their armor. But like, so how does like green and shit fit there? Or like, are they considered like Jade, or are they like just special?
No, so depending on what it is. So let's say you're given a bronze cloth. That doesn't mean that your armor is bronze. It can be any color. It's a classification of armor.
I see.
Yeah, so the only ones that are like actually their color are like, I'm pretty sure are silver and gold, but the bronze can be like whatever color you like, they can come off.
Dude, is this a 3-stage boss fight?
It's dangerous. Take cover.
Hang on. Okay, it's not.
Yeah, because one of the backstories for one of the main characters is just because he's talking to his teacher, and his teacher's just like, you need to learn how to use absolute zero ice. You can't do that until you know how to stop the atoms from moving, and only then can you achieve absolute zero.
Please, teacher, don't beat my ass. It's too late. Well, actually, we did a lot better than I was expecting. I didn't think I was gonna be able to beat it today.
No, it's alright. In the second arc, it's alright. In the second arc, you have Seiya who fights against the Pope, and the Pope, who's the Gemini Saint, is basically just like, I'm about to fucking hit you with this attack, and it has the force to destroy a galaxy. So fuck you, galaxy and explosion.
So it must the Stygian Queen of Woe. She appeared
Damn.
in the sewer town.
We met this
Oh,
girl
and-
one at a time.
The ground.
In the biggest, like, oh, so it actually
Yes.
says what it means on the tin.
How can
Like, it
I
actually
help
means what it says on the tin. Another one of his techniques is just like another dimension, which means he just shifts you and him to another dimension, or he can just fucking throw you there and leave you.
Information. Thank you. Arisa.
Damn, I just had to kill my fucking friend. That sucks. But yeah, no. I might as well just pursue the connoisseur become a connoisseur. Full broken. She has all concepts, power of all Sailor Scouts of the past, present, and future in their multiverse. Does that really matter? Like, what are the power of the Sailor Scouts? I like how I just cleared a boss that feels really impactful, and yet I'm back here. After everything, I'm back here again. Basically every concept imaginable? Really? Weren't there like only like fucking 10 Sailor Scouts? Like, isn't there one for like every planet? There's a Sailor Pluto, right? I think that'll probably be one of the biggest betrayals of my lifetime. Is when Pluto got stabbed in the back by the astronomers around the world and was denied its status as a planet. Rest in peace, Pluto. My boy Pluto didn't deserve that. Actually, we can sell some stuff. Probably doing our level up right now too. Let's go.
I'm gonna head to bed, so I'll let you enjoy the rest of your night.
Alright. Have yourself a nice night, Kyle. I'll take a look further up ahead, and then we'll see where we go from there. We're close to the end, though. But apparently there's a true ending situation. I really hope that's not what I think it is. I say that because sometimes, like, that whole true ending shenanigans just is, oh. I'm hoping I can get the true ending.
The ore bell. It made a sound.
Arissa!
Stone, what are you doing?
Sleeping?
Need a hand?
Oh, no need. I'll come down.
The ore bell.
Oh, I heard it. I was so close to getting into the trial hall. If it weren't for that pesky watchdog, well, I'll just but with your tiny size.
Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Not gonna lie. Wasn't ready for that. Okay. Woo! There's gotta be a way to make this fight a little easier, right? Maybe break his fucking wings. What in the third impact is that? For fucking reals.
Aha! Since we're both, how about we take? Then let's. Stay behind me!
Okay, this is pretty cool. I like this. Jump her ass! It's okay for me to beat her. I'm a woman in this game. Fuck. Oh, get the fuck. Okay, this is a really well done boss fight. I like this one a lot. So my question is, can you beat this boss fight without his health? Or are you just kind of soft locked here? Sheesh.
Hey, you've got some skills, Blader. Great. No more obstacles in my spent decades looking for this plate, and now find here. Well, go ahead. Well, go ahead.
Hey, fuck yeah, let's fucking go. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I thought he was going to betray me at some point. He might still betray me, to be fair, but, like, I think I can take him. So I wonder if he's, like, a hidden boss fight or not. Like, if I fucking hit him early on, does he become a boss fight or not? I mean, which character from Hello Boss has been Hotel would Tom take you along with? If I had to make a guess, I could see him getting along with Baggy.
Tribute. Leave.
That's actually that. Oh man, having Eucharists or Eucharist, let's go.
Tree.
Oh, we can only have one sacred blood crystal? That's kind of annoying. Real none. They all talk too much. Did we just ring the bell? Yeah, I was gonna say
Must be open.
land from the
I
other
figured
side.
that side quest is over. Oh, actually, fuck. Did I? Oh, yeah, forgot to throw my sword. Oh, so close to having it maxed out. That's fair. That's fair. Ooh. Yeah, now I'm genuinely curious. Like, how are you supposed to beat this boss fight without doing his side quest first? Like, is there actually just a is there actually like a build to kill the boss? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, son of a bitch. We're not gonna get anywhere fucking at this rate. The reason I said Baggy is because I think Baggy's the one who talks the least and also isn't trying to manipulate Dante. Because more often than not, she's very straightforward. Again, man, this game's a lot of highs and lows. You know, you got like good sections like that boss fight, and then you got sections like this where it's like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? I don't think fighting necessarily is the right call here, so we're going to try and avoid it when we can. I don't even know what these creatures are. I'll have to probably read the lore about it at some point. The thing is, I don't think they save lore in this game, so I'll probably have to read like a wiki on it or something. Okay, so these enemies can just teleport to me. That's a little annoying, not gonna lie. Looks like there's an item we're interested in. Is Alistair a fraud? Oh, son of a bitch. No, I mean, technically he's not. I mean, he was able to beat the strongest sinner in hell when he was, like, injured still, which was such a stupid fucking outcome. I'm back, I'm cooking dinner. Nice. I'll probably stick around for a bit longer and then pop off. Which one's life do? Oh, wow. Nice. There's a train over here. We could just take it. Oh, let's see where it takes us. I'm hoping it takes us to at least a new freaking tree branch. It did. I think for now we're gonna head back and see what we missed in this area because I don't want to find out that there's like a story quest beat or something I missed. But no, Alistair wouldn't be a fraud. He just can't swing all that high up. It depends on what you mean by a fraud. Because he doesn't scale to the top tiers technically. Because Adam was able to fucking low diff him. Yeah, because something here involves the Orbell. And the guy no longer is responding. So there's something here. Alistair wouldn't be a demon at all if he made the deal. Technically, sinners can gain power, but like Alistair is very much carried by the deal he made that day. Alright, we're gonna try and go around this time. There's no reason to believe Alistair would be in all that good of a position had he not made that deal. Well, shit, like, fuck, I kind of want to fucking... I was kind of hoping to fucking run into the guy again. I wonder if I can talk to him about it. Zim, do you think Megumin's the fraud of all frauds? I'm not gonna call him a fraud either. I guess, yeah, he gets built up a lot and immediately does nothing. Alright, just kill me. Yeah, just kill me. Just kill me. Because I need to get to the branch. I need to find the guy and see if he can tell me what that thing is. For all the hype I got of how much Bleach series glazed Yamamoto, he became a bigger fraud to me than Megumin. Megumin didn't put up shit. At least Yamamoto did shit. Like, Megumin was literally just the guy who had the most potential throughout the entire series and did fuck all with it. Does Yuji have Walmart version of Infinity using Dismantle in the spin-off manga? No, that wouldn't be a version of Infinity. That'd just be Dismantle. What am I doing? Didn't we access a fucking branch? We accessed a branch while I was fucking there, didn't we? Although technically, from what I remember correctly, Yuji can grab blades by sending mini slices out at them. Yeah, we fucking accessed a branch. So then what? So then where's the branch? Is it? It's gotta be there then. See, I don't like that. I don't like that because see, now I can't talk to the guy presumably about what the fuck he's after. Have they ever elaborated on what Yuji's fucking dismantle even does? Yeah, see, this I don't like. This I don't like. There's very clearly a quest thing going on with that thing, and the game is just refusing to tell me what it is. Not the biggest fan of that, personally. Alright, chat, what are we thinking? Do we feed it or not? Alright then. I'm pretty sure. Well, the thing is, like, he should be around here somewhere. Oh, whatever. We'll still have to look through this area for its other secrets later. Oh, see, nah, I'm not the biggest fan of either. There we go. There's the big guy. I get lost? Well, let's see. I think we'll just have to push forward for now then. Not tonight though, we'll probably be calling it there. Because I have no idea what the play is on this one. Still, we made good progress. Made very good progress. Killed several bosses, got further into the game. Very nice, very nice. So, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care, everybody.